Good morning. It's Tuesday morning. We're back from Mexico. I recommend it. You should all go there. It's a wonderful place. We're in Romans 7 through 12. What then shall we say? That the law is sin? By no means. Yet if it had not been for the law, I would not have known sin. For I would not have known what it is to covet if the law had not said, "You shall not covet." But sin, seizing an opportunity through the commandment, produced in me all kinds of covetousness. For apart from the law, sin lies dead. I was once alive apart from the law, but when the commandment came, sin came alive and I died. The very commandment that promised life proved to be death to me. For sin, seizing an opportunity through the commandment, deceived me and through it killed me. So the law is holy, and the commandment is holy and righteous and good. So here Paul wants to maintain that the law is holy and good, even though it functions in a way that leads us to sin. And he shows how that happens. The law says, well, you shall not covet. And of course, human beings go, oh, what does that mean? Well, that means wanting something that somebody else has. Ooh, I want to do that. I want one of those. And think about, ages past, not currently. I mean, right now, if somebody has a nice thing, and you say, ooh, I like that, you go to Walmart and buy yourself a thing, or somewhere, and buy the same thing that they have, and other kinds of spiritual dynamics are at work there. But at least we're not stealing something that somebody else has. In the old days, if you had a thing, it was a one of a kind thing somebody had made, or if you had an animal, that's the animal, and you can't go get another one. You can get it's a different animal. So so covetousness doesn't work quite the same way for us that it worked for the ancients. I don't think. And so the law causes sin, allows sin the opportunity to sit up and go, ooh, look at that over there, and leads us into death. And Paul says, I sinned and then I died. And so the law is good, he's saying. Don't get us wrong, the law is good, but you can't obey the law and successfully be one of God's people, because all the law is going to do is let sin rise up, and sin is going to kill you. So, that's the problem. He's going to keep going here a little bit, and with some more permutations of this question. I like the way he says, what should we do then? Should we continue to sin so the law can, so we can be forgiven? And every time he says, no, by no means. We're not going to do that. No. But he keeps raising all the questions that he can think of, so that no one can come along and say, well, Paul didn't say this. He didn't answer this question, or didn't talk about this thing. And that's what he's up to, and that's what we're going to see in the next couple of days. Well, let me just say we had a great time in Mexico. We were way down the Baja Peninsula in a little town called Todos Santos, All Saints, I think it means. And it was a wonderful place to visit. I think it's a wonderful place to live, but then I was there in February and not August, and I think I got to go back in August to make sure it's not way too hot. But we had a great time. We had a great wedding. A lot of Peter's friends were down there, and Aaron's friends, and family, and we just had a wonderful few days. So I hope you get a few days somewhere in this pandemic world. Some of our kids couldn't make it because of the pandemic still, and I hope that I hope we can put all this nonsense behind us and be free of it. I really do hope that and pray for that. So hope you're well. The pastor is back, so everyone can calm down. And no one was killed, so we're all fine. We will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.